Okay there, hello and welcome to part 14 of ChazzyBurger Plays Dominions 4. Now, where we left off, we were just about to finish our turn. I'm just double checking that we've got everything. Gunther's there, you know, he's fine. There's still not enough troops in garrison for him to create a new force. Oh, the Forge of Empires isn't making another Bloodstone. We're going to have to rectify that a wee bit. We're running out of Blood Slaves pretty fast, but it's okay. We're still getting 5 per month, even without anybody blood hunting, so it's okay. And yeah, I think we're just going to end the turn here, so let's go. A lot of thinking going on, resolving some battles. It's always good news. You know, we all like a bit of a battle here, it makes everything a lot more interesting. The problem with Dominions 4 is if you keep showing the battles, like I have been every time, the turns at the beginning don't take very long, but you get to a turn like this where there's like all these different battles, I just have to start skipping some. So there's no new magic sites found in Niffle, which is a shame. There's a battle in the Barren Crags. We seem to be going on quite on the offensive this turn, which is very good. I think it's nice to be able to stick it to Ermor finally. Lots of Sermons of Courage going out. There go the Legions of Steel. Holy Pyre, Iron Blizzard. Just gonna see what's happening. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening at the moment. It's too snowy to see any of the Iron Blizzards. Here go our troops. Glorious march forward. Earth Might, Earth Might, Earth Might. More Earth Mights. Strength of Giants. Some more Iron Blizzards on the go. We should get some Maws soon, hopefully. We're gonna have to redo our Earth Mages, that anybody who has one of those blood gems is able to cast Earthmaw. So we'll need to sort of redo that a wee bit. So we managed to rout the armies of Ermor, you know, that's fairly good for us. That was in the Barren Crags. We lost 2 men and defeated 130. What I might do from now on is if it's going to be a small battle, I'll just skip it. If we're not fighting something like a big army, so like for example this thing with the very small militias, I might just skip them because they're too small really. Like there's only one horse brother and there's some province defense, so I might just skip the battles. See what's happening over here in the Black Peaks. Yeah, see that this is another small battle, so we'll just read the this report and see how things go, because otherwise it will just take too long when we have like 6 battles going at once. So we're attacking Ermor and Nadargo. It's another small battle that we're obviously going to win. We probably won't take a loss. No, we didn't. There's a battle at Snowford. See how this goes. This one might be a bigger battle, I have a feeling. Yeah, it's reasonably big. I'm pretty sure we're going to win it, but I'll let you watch it just for watching's sake. Because everybody knows how good the battles are. Gotta love that battle music. You know, I would hum it for you, but I think you'd all hate me if I did that, so I think I'll call it off for today. But still, that lovely line of infantry, you know, we got Balthruff there, casting those holy pyres, just doing so much damage to this undead. If only you could get your actual troops to have those items, god, that would be so overpowered. The undead armies wouldn't be able to do a thing. They're gonna start to retreat fairly soon, I imagine. Yeah, there they go. Unfortunately, we're never really reaching these Mound Kings due to all this chaff that's behind them. And like, they ran away so fast, even Balthruff on his horse couldn't get in range to cast his spell, his Holy Pyre. So, Battle of Snowford, we lost 1 infantry for 66 undead menaces. Now let's see what's happening in Phrygia. Oh yeah, for our size, we're going to win that battle, no problem at all. So let's have a look. Yeah, we didn't even lose a man. You know, they had 24 men, we didn't lose a single person. We started to destroy the gate in Barren Crags. I don't think we're going to do anything. Scythia and the Black Peaks, there are diseases. This, ooh. Do I want to attack that army? Oh, whoa, 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 that is a lot of troops. The army consists of mainly barbarians, long-dead velites, and horse brothers. A huge statue of war was seen towering over the army. The army appears to be commanded by Meges, the statue of war who radiates power. So yeah, that's Ermor, surrounded by legions of undead. There's certainly a lot of them. Yeah, oh boy. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to hold off against all of Ermor like this. I mean, I'm glad we've kind of, you know, started to push them back. I'm surprised they haven't got any castles down here. I mean, look at this. They've got 130 undead units. They even got Pusrika, the Dusk Elder, who is the prophet that we really, really hate. But they just have all these troops that are able to just ferry across the sea. We're never going to win. I don't think we can ever, like, outflank Ermor anymore. Just from the fact they've got so much more mobility over us. Sort of like fighting insurgents, stuff like that. When it comes to the troops in the Black Peaks, I don't know, we kind of have to do just as much fighting as we can, I guess. Just try and, like, whittle down. I mean, I know we got Lars and stuff, but we're just going to have to try and whittle down as many troops as we can at a time. We'll have the second Lars, who doesn't actually have a flame bow. We should probably get on that. How long does this road have to take? 3 months. We'll get him to attack the range of light anyway, because I want to try and contain them on this western flank. And the more havoc we can just rain onto Ermor's forces, the better, in my opinion. Because what we can do is we can move here from the Black Peaks. We're just cutting down their chaff so that they all get destroyed. And the more they do that, it takes a wee while for the chaff to come back up. I mean, obviously they have all these barbarians just sitting there. But once we have our Maws of the Earth, just to be able to hold all of their units in place. My main problem, I think, is going to be taking out their statue. The Statue of War. They're basically impervious to any physical damage. It's going to be a battle of mages. And we don't really have two great offensive mages. We don't really have any astral who can, like, try and mind burn him or anything like that. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one, put it that way, because he's going to be incredibly, incredibly powerful. We are definitely going to need Iron Angels for that, just to even really have a chance. What we'll do with the Iron Angels is we'll probably give them, I'm not sure, maybe like a flame brand, so they have fire in the area of effect, and then they'll have some kind of boots, I'm not sure. Maybe wing shoes if they can't wear their own shoes, something like that. But we'll think of something to do with them. I'm actually going to make another flame bow while I'm at it, because I might as well. You know, we got the Forge of Empires here doing the job. That's a lot of fire sites there as well. Yeah, we're getting 10 per month because they haven't taken over Amnesia. I mean, I'd really love to keep there. I'm pretty sure the Forger is fire resistant. But even so, like a level 3 fire mage is nothing to sniff at. I'm not sure what we can make with that. We can make a burning helm with them. And they must be relatively good researchers. Yeah, they got 7, but of course, being in our dominion, they'll be affected by drain. So, you know, they probably won't be that good. We'll get these guys to move out of the Barren Crags. They can just kind of keep their fortress and try and take out this army in a mule. And hopefully they don't move to the Resting Heights. These troops in Scythia, I guess we'll just keep them there for now. There's nothing really to pillage. There's only 20 people left. And there's no temples or anything around here that we can burn. It's these fucking thrones that we just can't access, because there's no merman villages we found yet. I mean, there's this Wellspring of the Virgins, which does heal units, but there's nothing really there for us to use to our advantage. Which is rather annoying, but hey, what are you going to do? Lars still casting Augury, you know, he's got to check the entire fucking world for magical sites. I just think we're still recruiting everything. Yep, we are recruiting all we want. We need another 3 months for the roads to be finished. I was going to say, yeah, we should send another priest over there, so build a lab. It'll get only up 1 month earlier, but it's probably going to be worth it in the end. Do we have a laboratory here? Yeah, we do. Why aren't we recruiting smiths here? That's a very good point. We should be recruiting smiths there all the time. We need to get a laboratory up there at the Wolfen Plain as well. That's another reason. I forgot that we weren't really making any smiths there. That's probably one of the reasons why our research is so shit. I mean, it's early winter. It's almost year 6 and we're only getting 202 research points per turn. Like, that shouldn't be happening at all. Like, that is just insanely bad. Now, if we get to construction level 6, we'll be able to create lightless lanterns, I think, with the Forger of Empires, because I think that's just purely flame and maybe a bit of astral. And with that we can make some lightless lanterns. It means that we'll have to watch who we give it to them, or who we give it to, because they have a chance of making them, I think it's horror marked, which means they can get attacked by horrible beings from the astral plane, but it makes them research a lot faster, so it is worth it. There's a lot of afflictions and diseases going around, which isn't great. We're not using all the supplies in Phrygia though, so I'll tell you what, we're just going to have everybody here who can preach to just preach as much as they can to try and push out our dominion and make sure that Ermor's dominion isn't killing more people. I mean, we're going to be kind of screwed here in Pangea, but, well, you know, we can try. So yeah, I think we're going to end our turn here. AI's thinking. Gotta do that thinking. Lot of resolving battles. The battles seem to be resolving pretty slowly. I think it's because there's such huge numbers now. That it's actually probably causing a little bit of slowdown on my computer, which is quite hilarious, seeing as it's such a... Putrisker, the Dusk Elders claimed the Throne of Night in the name of Megas. Throne of Night? Okay, if the entire world is plunged into darkness from the Throne of Night, we might be screwed. Like, that's it. We might just be screwed. Because the Throne of Night... If we're always remember when we're fighting in the Underhome? If that's like that for every battle, there's no way we can win. And there's obviously no fire sites found. Because if we were fighting in night in every province, the undead have a massive advantage. We can't hit things with our priests. This is a relatively big army. We'll watch this. I'm sure we'll be alright, but like it's always good to see. I don't know why he's not going for those horsemen. At least the horsemen are getting bogged down by our line of infantry. So we got that going for us. Lovely holy pyres. Here come the barbarians and the dirty skeletons. These horse archers at the back causing a bit of trouble. Hopefully we can take down these horsemen before they do anything too bad. Here come the barbarians. You know, I think we will take a few casualties here, but nothing particularly terrible. Like, obviously there will be casualties, but I don't think it will be too bad. There we go, there's some of the barbarians already running. Nice holy pyre there on those undead. That took out a big group of them. And like, I guess once we get everybody sort of massed up together to take these forts, these holy pyres will start to pay dividends. We don't really have anything to like kind of banish undead. We don't really have any astral. Our Forge Lord can make the Staff of the Northern Light, which increases all of our mages with astral on the map with in the battle. If they have one level in astral, it gets increased by 1. So if they're a level 1 astral mage, they become a level 2, and then we can start doing things like stellar cascades and stuff like that. We don't really have any recruit anywhere astral mages, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, well we've managed to rout the army at least. We've probably lost quite a few men up here in the Gold Mountains. Yeah, we lost 11 men, but we were against 165 troops. That's pretty much double the amount of troops we had, and we only lost 11 men. And then there was a battle in the Range of Light. That was us attacking Ermor against a very large contingent of undead. Again, lots of horsemen, couple of knights of the Unholy Schliffer. Skelfster, you know what I mean. You know, they're hard to deal with, but our troops can tank it. And it's not like we can use piercing weapons against them, because they are undead, so obviously the undead guys just don't take any damage from the pikes, or take very little damage from the pikes. By using the hammers, at least we have the blunt damage, which I don't think they're resistant to. No, it's just pierce resistant. Whereas, see, the Statue of War, the problem with him is, he is resistant to blunt, pierce, and slash. So pretty much any normal weapon, he's very hard to harm with. I think he might even get invulnerability to make him really hard to damage with non-magical weapons. But what we could do is when we're attacking the Statue of War, we have a bunch of Iron Angels equipped with things like smashers, maybe even dual-handed smashers, who will just go in there and just start wailing on him, because it does a lot of magical damage to constructs. So if we do that, we might be able to break through his defenses pretty well. God, this undead knight's giving us a wee bit of a tricking, isn't he? There we go, finally. So now we're in the main thing. Where's our commander? Where's our commander gone? Oh, there he is. He's at the back. He probably doesn't have a flame boot, so that's why we're not getting any holy pyres. The holy pyre spell seems to be really effective against these undead. Like, just the fact that you can cast it every single turn without fatigue really does seem to pay off dividends in the end. And I mean, you can tell how much longer this battle, for example, is taking from the fact that we are we're taking, like, well, just so much longer to finish things up. Yeah, there's not much more to say other than we managed to beat them. Which is good. Army of Ermor has been routed. Well done us. So our undefended province of the Barren Crags has been conquered. That's to be expected. There's a battle in Amul, which is over here. I think this is us trying to take out that large army, or large-ish army. I mean, it's not particularly large, but it's alright. We don't really have any scouts going on at the moment, just because there's so much chance they'll get detected by all these undead troops. They can constantly have patrolling just everywhere. So I don't really see there being much point in us using them. Plus it means it's the turn taking away from recruiting things such as mages or priests or other commanders, so I just don't really see them being like a good investment for us. I mean, we could try and like outmaneuver the Ermor, but when we can't even reach into the water, what's even the point? Like, I mean, we could maybe reach into the water if we created a load of we'd need 100 astral gems or astral gems in order to create 50 water gems, so our pretender can become a level 1 water mage. And then I guess if we did that, that'd be alright, but that just seems like such a waste of gems in my opinion. But hey, you never know, that might be what it comes to, just so we can try and root out these undead from the sea. Because even if we take Ermor, we've still got to deal with 2 Thrones of Ascension, which we have no way of getting to. Which is a real shame, seeing as they went into the sea. But I don't know, maybe we can pummel them down just by holding off the holding the coast. We can just preach our dominions, build temples all along the coasts, and preach them down that way. I mean, this is very much well into the future. This isn't going to be happening anytime soon. This is going to happen in like 7 episodes or something like that. Because I can see this. Oh wow, I've actually been playing on ×1 speed. I've been talking too much. My bad. But yeah, I can see this. I am confident we're going to win, but it's going to take a long time. We need to build up our power base so much more. And the thing is, it's really hard for us to do that because of Ermor and their ability to just kill all the population. So the fact that we weren't really able to deal with Ermor that well in the beginning, mostly due to tactical choices by myself, which wasn't particularly great in a sort of strategic level. They seem to work out in short term, but in the long term it seems to just hurt us more because we got no real way of like increasing our incomes. Luckily we did take that 1 level in growth, so we are, at least in our dominion, we are increasing the lives of people. And there's been no spells like Utter Dark or Burden of Time. If there's a Burden of Time spell cast, I would obviously play this campaign through to the finish, but at that point we're pretty much dead. Like, Burden of Time causing all of your troops to die from old age, there's nothing you can do at that point unless you have some point high enough astral mage to be able to dispel it and enough astral gems that you can actually do it. You're pretty much just screwed. Like, there's not really anything you can do. So this Throne of Night, or was the Throne of the Night one down here? Yeah, okay, so the Throne of Night was the throne down here. So which is this throne? We do need to take that throne from them. If we can take that throne from them, we won't win, but we stop them from winning in case we like lose one of our major places. So Scythia seems to be alright. We're gonna actually attack this undead army here. I'm not gonna attack that undead army in the Lost World because Lars only has 66 units left. We're just kind of marching around trying to get as much experience on our troops and our commanders as possible so they can lead as many men as they want. We've got to hold the range of light. How are we doing for men back here? 47-53. You know what, Gunther, it's your time to shine. We'll send you out with a new brigade of more line infantry. I know I have just been spamming line infantry, but it's really, there's no point getting archers, there's no point getting anything else. I can maybe get cavalry, but they just don't really have the investment. Like, they cost so much investment that it's just not particularly worth it. Oh, lovely, an air mage. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So he could actually, do we have any air sites? Oh, we're actually getting 1 per month. That's fantastic. Okay, so we can just give this smasher to him. No, that's not a smasher. We want a dwarven hammer. Do we seriously not have another dwarven hammer? No, we don't. Wow. Why do we have no dwarven hammers? Okay, Van Duyck. Give your dwarven hammer away. Give it to Amalark. What a lark, yeah? No, we want you the dwarven hammer. We don't want you to smash it. We'll just have you in the lab. Oh, damn it, he's old age already. That's really not good. Well, if we can just set him every month, all you have to do is just forge these owl quills. Because they cost 5 earth gems, minus the 2 for being a master smith, minus another 2 for the dwarven hammer. That's 1 per turn. We're getting one per month. 1 per month we're getting. So now we have our owl quills. I don't think we actually had anybody else. Oh well, we guess we had to have Tancred, but he would actually cost 3 gems per month because he's not a smith. Yeah, we had no other smiths that were able to use this sort of thing. Should I build a laboratory here? We don't have a temple. Why don't we have a temple here? I mean, we've got the ancient temple, but why don't we have a temple here? I guess we have a temple there, so that's pushing out our dominion for us, so we don't really need it. It would be nice to have another laboratory, though. But hey, what you know? I think we have to, yeah, we have to shore up our borders a bit more. Okay, province of Amul. See, there's just so many dead here. There really is. It's just insane how many there are. And we can't take over that castle just because of the fact that we can just get raided all about from all these different undead beings. Because, like, they can just... Oh, this castle, you know, this only way into our lands is siege. Well, we'll just move down here into the sea and we'll just flank you. You can get wrecked. We'll come through the west as well. So, like, we're behind on land. Actually, I'm not sure if I do want to send him off into the army. I think we're just going to send him back home. Send him to the Underhome. He can hold the Underhome. Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. But yeah, I'm glad we finally managed to get those owl quills up. You know, that's actually fairly big for us. It means our research is going to start skyrocketing soon. You see this here, 217. That's going to go really high. We're actually going to get alteration level 5 and 135, so I'm going to start spending some more points in construction. Just want to get exactly the right amount, so we're not wasting anything on alteration. Oh, come on. Come on, just a little bit more. Yep, that'll do. That's fine by me. And I think... I don't know, I think we can probably end this turn here. Yeah, we are patrolling everywhere, you know, got everything defended. We're not using all our supplies, even though the population seems to be dying slightly, I don't know. Surprisingly. I'm not sure how that's happening, but hey, who knows. Rage, wind... Ah, okay, so we need to hold Frisia. No matter what we do, we need to hold Frisia. That's where our air gems are coming from, Rage, Wind, Heat. Or Rage, Wind, Heath. Yeah, that's the one. So we need to hold that area to make sure that we are definitely getting all of our wind gems. Now, Forger. You're going to make another flame boot. You're going to just keep making flame boots. Actually, can we give Gunther a flame boot? We must have one in stock. Yeah, we do. So we've got Gunther with his flame boot. We're going to send with you 2 priests, Balzahar and Tulka. And to both... he is old age. He is old age, but you know what? We'll give these guys both bloodstones. And we'll send them over there, because unfortunately the Forger's the only one who can make the flame boots so far, unless we have somebody who has 2 fire by some good grace, which I really don't think we have. Nah, it's not looking likely. I mean, we could recruit them if we can hold the enchanted pyre, because what do these pyromancers have? They have level 1. And these guys have level 3, so we can give them... They don't even need the helm. They can create the flame boots themselves. They're going to use more fire gems than before. So we are going to have to push back out into Pangea. We are very much on the defensive right now, just because of the fact that we don't have enough troops. What we might do is we might have that commander, Gunther, just to kind of collect troops from everywhere. We maybe need another, like, forward castle. I mean, we know we've got the Wolfen Plain, but we aren't recruiting that many men per thing. So, actually, yeah, you know what, Balthruff, you stay here. We're gonna not recruit quite as many men, and Ulrich, you're gonna construct a lab. That's what you're gonna do. And that's what we're gonna do this turn. And I think that's all we're gonna do for this Let's Play episode. So, I wanna say thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, you know, spooky, scary skeletons are just coming to wreck us every single day. And if you did enjoy this, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. But until then, all hail the Forge of Empires, and goodbye.